Blessings, y'all. Just released a song, Who Shot Trump? And we're releasing a cryptocurrency called $WST, Who Shot Trump coin. And I'm not really attempting to answer questions as much as I'm admitting that I personally am asking questions. I don't necessarily have the answers to those questions, but I think if COVID showed me anything, it's that it takes calamity for the collective to admit that there's a shared unknown that everyone's trying to figure out. And social media and all the characters and the political figures that are attempting to put words to this thing, there's groups that say this is right and that's right, no, that's wrong, this is wrong, that's wrong, you guys are wrong, you guys suck. And so there's just back and forth of this divisive argument that's a lot of times it seems like it's totally based on subjective opinion. So I'm not attempting to answer a lot of the questions, but I am attempting to ask those questions with sincerity from a kind of philosophical riddle standpoint. One of them being, okay, so what is assassination? Murder and like homicide is for like normal people. So when you try to like do that act of, removing someone's life for their body, but they aren't just a normal person, they're a political representative of a group of ideas, is the act of homicide towards that person murder? Or is this reference of the word assassination now indicative that their grouping of ideas that this person represents is as much as what is being shot at as the human physical body as well? So they're not just a person, they're a symbol, iconography, anchor point for a group of ideas, and a tether point, an anchor post, an anchor point for a tribalistic sense of identity. So who shot Trump is not really, I'm not really pointing at the young man with the pimples that, pulled the trigger. Is it BlackRock? Is it the deep state? Is it the reptilians or the draconian systems infiltrating the Saturnian demiurge? Not attempting to answer that question, but I am attempting to maybe welcome a couple individuals that are maybe curious as I am as to how do these moments of pop culture stimulate such a large group of us into an admission of not knowing how certain aspects of the fabric that we're all participating with on a daily basis even work. It's kind of like the admission of, I don't know how I'm driving the car, I don't know how the engine actually works. I get in the airplane, I appreciate when I land and get to where I'm going, but I don't know exactly how it works. But I benefit and I utilize this system and this mechanism that allows me this transportation or transition from one state to another. And I feel like a lot of times we engage in this arena of political drama and theater in that same way, where the collective tribalistic duality is using these political figures to basically leverage their own belief systems against others without really understanding that they're all just kind of caught. We are all just kind of caught in this theatric of disagreement. And for somebody to be like, remove that guy. What does that even indicate about that guy? What does that indicate about where we're at? And yeah, what is money? What is America? Who is Trump? What does Trump represent? And what does it represent that some group or a group of people would like to remove him? What does that represent about where we're at in this moment? Some of the questions that I'm asking and not attempting to answer. But there is a new song out right now called Who Shot Trump? Let me know your thoughts in some comment section or something like that. Much love.